Contestants for the Gatorade Slam Dunk Championship.
Here it is. What you got?
Oh! The lob, the bounce, the windmill jam.
Oh, he's pumping his shoes up.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yes. That's beautiful. He's got to come with something good.
That's a Dominique dunk. That's a Dominique dunk.
I'm gonna be honest with you. D. Brown did a pretty good job at the dunk contest. I will tell you this story, man. My last year that I played in the NBA, 2005, I played with Orlando. I was going to practice in the morning. D. Brown had him and his kids was sitting out in his yard with the slam dunk trophy from about 15 years before, with the lemonade stands and everything set up. So he knew I drove by his house every day. So him and his kids was out there waving, and he had the trophy out there on display for me that morning. And I said, man, that boy got me that day.
Well, that's funny.
Number of respect for D. Brown, but he know he can see through that little...
That little thing, yeah.
Oh, my. That's the cherry on the sundae.
We don't get the credit that we was the dynamic duo because we only played like 7, 8 years together.
Right. Absolutely.
Now, if we'd have stayed, I think we'd have been like in the top 1 or 2.
And also, yeah, remember our winning percentage playing with each other.
Absolutely.
We didn't lose very many games.
And you remember, in 4 years, we won 60 or more games. We was a team, and we went to the playoffs every year.
Yeah.
And fans are vocal in their support of a Sonics run for the championship.
92 and 93, when we was playing, you know, after we beat Golden State, that's when we really got people attention. And in those next years, man, we had some quality teams. We really had a chance to do something special. And I think we were really playing great ball in the regular season, but we were missing a couple little things in the playoffs that kind of ate us up a little bit. But I think we really played in those years in 92 and 93, I think we played great ball.
And in 92 and 93, though, Shawn, when we lost to Phoenix, we took them to Game 7.
The Purple Palace is the spot where it'll be game, set, and match.
I think that's when we played our best basketball. We just fell a little short because we didn't have that ump.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think Phoenix had more basketball players in more different positions than we did.
And
they couldn't
bench.
deal with us. Yeah, they're better bench. They couldn't deal with us.
Shawn Kemp.
My goodness.
And you wonder why this team is the best record in the NBA.
I thought we figured it out when we lost to them. We came back in the regular season the next year, and we had the best record in the NBA and was the #1 seed.
What a remarkable year for Seattle. Franchise record wins of 63 en route to the best record in the NBA to establish themselves as a team to beat in the NBA.
And next thing you know, we get in the playoffs, and that's when they had a 5-game series.
Yeah.
You only get the first series was 5 games.
Welcome to the Seattle Center Coliseum for Game 1 in a best-of-5 opening round series between the Denver Nuggets and the Pacific Division champion, the Seattle Supersonics.
Remember, we had beat Denver 4 times in the regular season already. And when we got up 2-0, what I think we did was we went back to Denver and we just got complacent. We let them off the hook. When I went down, and then you got on the free throw line and had a chance to close them out, and you missed 2. I ain't never seen you miss 2 free throws like that.
And the door is still open for the Nuggets.
And the boy Robert Pat came down and hit the 3 on us. Took us in overtime, and then Reggie Williams. He put on a show.
Well, Reggie Williams really looking to shoot the ball.
Why not? When you're that hot. Reggie Williams leading the Denver Nuggets. He is on fire. Over in the corner, Reggie Williams, another 3. What is going on here in Denver?
Denver played a great series. Mutombo played
great.
He played decent, especially in those last 2 games.
He played great on defense because he was altering a lot of our shots. He did a lot of things that we wasn't used to him doing because the first 2 games, you dominated. He was dunking on him, everything, and then he adjusted to us and he started blocking all our shots. And then what I think we did was our mindset got to he blocking our shots. Let's not go at him the way we need to go at him.
We should have kept going at him.
Should have kept going at him to get him in foul trouble.
Absolutely.
Mutombo embraces the ball and the unlikely upset. One of the great upsets in NBA playoff history. The 8th seed, the Denver Nuggets, have beaten the team with the best record in the NBA, the Seattle Supersonics.
We was always considered in the Western Conference the the back three. You know what I'm saying? Because they always had Karl Malone.
Karl Malone and John.
And you know me, I used to always want to get at John all the time. And I told you to go at Karl and go in his head. We couldn't get past him, and I said, man, what we gonna do? And then all of a sudden, we got a chance to get him in 95, 96, where we had him in the Western Conference Finals.
The Seattle skyline serves as a backdrop for Game 1 in the Western Conference Finals, where hopes are sky high.
That was a big hurdle for us. John was at the top of his game, and Karl was a beast.
Let's
just keep it real. And they had so many other ways that they could beat you, from the jump shot to the pick and roll to him streaking down the middle of the court. That was a big task for us to get past her, bro. I definitely learned a lot from John and Karl.
Yeah, me too. I learned a lot from John. You know, I talk about him a lot, about how I model my game after years to get him the same way. And then I knew that you were learning from Karl.
I had a lot of respect for Karl, a lot of respect for John.
Yeah.
They didn't make it easy for us, bro.
Russell storms into the front court, shoots the shot from the right side, no good for three. Askew the rebound, the Sonics win. They hang on and take out the Utah Jazz in a tough, hard-fought 7-game series to go on to the NBA Finals to meet the Chicago Bulls.
When we overtook them, I think that's where we became one of the best duo. I think we became the best duo in 95, 96. And then we had to go to that finals and see if we can be the #1 because they had Jordan and Pippen.
The NBA Finals return to Chicago.
What time is it? Game time!
The prevailing attitude in Chicago, and through most of the country really, is that these NBA Finals loom not so much as a competition as a coronation.
Pippen's going to have to go to work. Great fake. And he hits it at the buzzer.
Come on, Payton. Come on, Shawn. You rebound it, you run us. Everybody play like they full players.
Payton leading the way.
Payton with the steal.
And that little look like, Michael, you're the king, but I'm coming after you tonight.
Now Jordan goes to the fadeaway. Oh, he wanted that shot.
This one's over. Chicago's going out to Seattle with a 2-game lead.
When we got in there, I think, Shawn, we didn't play to win. We played to survive. You know what I'm saying? Because me and you didn't start really picking it up until Game 4.
Yeah, Game 3 and Game 4. You had a little injury at the start of the Bulls series.
Right.
I knew it was going to be trouble for us.
As the scene shifts to the Emerald City for Game 3, the Sonics look to get back in the series.
Jordan far outside the center.
Fires the three. Yes! Oh, baby.
The Bulls have just taken the Sonics right out of the rhythm. They're not playing their usual game.
I know this is the Gloves home, and, I wasn't going to verbalize, any kind of confrontation with them. I was just going to come out and play and let my basketball do all my talking.
The Chicago Bulls will have a 3-zip lead in the NBA Finals.
This is a team that just has focused so well all year. We just think that we've got a good opportunity to put it back to them. They'll be loose. They'll be free. They'll be very intense defensively. We're going to have to step up another notch again and just hope that we can get an opportunity to win this 4th one.
George Karl and his staff can only wonder what they can do. Are there any adjustments left?
When you get beat, you look at yourself in the mirror, you say, hey, we got our butts kicked. And you take that as a good old education butt whooping, because that's what's been going on here.
When we went down 3-0, and we had a conversation. He was like, man, you all right? You all right, dog? And I said, yeah. I said, I'm about to go back and tell him I'm about to guard him.
Defensive Player of the Year, Gary Payton will start the game guarding Michael Jordan. That's a matchup many have wanted to see this entire series.
And I don't care what happened. I told you, I said, man, you just take over the game on offense. I'll shut him down, and I'm going to give you what I can give you on the offensive side. I know you're going to give me everything you got.
Stay in the game, gentlemen. Stay in the game and see if they get tired in the 3rd and 4th quarter. Keep working your way back with your defense. Now we got Gary on Jordan, right?
Jordan and Payton going right at each other.
Seattle is playing terrific ball. On the spin. Beautifully done.
Posted up is Kemp. Gonna turn.
Wheel. Slam over Rodman.
And the Seattle Supersonics taking the series back to the United Center.
We now know how to beat them, and we know that we got to do some things even better in Chicago.
So when we start getting it, and then we beat them by 20 or more in the first 2 games, I said, man, we got a shot at it. I said we should have did this in the early beginning, and that's what I said, man, we should have started playing from the beginning that way. I should have just told George from the get that I was going to guard him from the get. You were starting to adjust to Rodman.
Right.
You were starting to adjust to him. You start getting your game right. And then because he came in and started banging on everybody, and then we started loosening up a little bit.
We did a little bit, but the Bulls, you know, with Dennis Rodman, they always had that edge, man.
You remember that year, they won that 72 games.
Yeah,
but people don't remember we won 65.
Yeah, absolutely.
We still in 65 games, and we had split with them that year, 1-1, and we had a good chance of beating them. And I think Phil Jackson knew that we had a chance we could beat them.
No
but
doubt.
me and you went in there with a mindset of let's get at them. We wasn't scared.
Hey, don't be afraid to double these guys.
We hit him there. Michael, you're off the cut. Dennis, you're off the cut. Build your triangle.
Let's go. Be aggressive. Whatever you do, be aggressive.
No, I've had talks with Scotty about that, and we definitely, you know, I think if you hear Michael, he always say that was his favorite championship, the year that he beat us. So I got a lot of respect for that.
The Chicago Bulls have won the 95-96 NBA championship.
The only thing I hate is we never won that championship with each other. But we just didn't have that like we had.
We was missing something.
We was missing
right there. We just missing something.
And it never happened. You know, but we still had a great run. We had great runs. We had great runs. We had great runs.